What's it like, in a family-owned business, family-owned kitchen, working so closely with your brother? What's that relationship like?
It has its moments. We fight like sisters sometimes, but I think it's the name of the game. But really, like, my mom, she really taught us how we're never going to be mad at each other. We're not going to hold grudges. Like, that's not what type of business we're going to be. We're still a family in the end. So whenever Justin and I have a big disagreement or we just don't like each other in a moment, like, we literally have to step aside, hash it out, we'll hug it out, and just move on with it. Like, that's it. We're not going to hold on to it, and we just keep the show rolling. Because nights like this, we've definitely had bad times, but we've really learned to overcome that, and just, in the end, he's my brother. He's always going to be my brother, and I love him no matter what, no matter how mad he makes me. Like, it's not worth it to hold anything. So I think that's what makes us work as a family business, and we just get through it, and we're strong. We usually just pray together too before every meal, before every dinner we do. We really just leave it to God and just like move on, and that's how we get through it.
Get out and get on with it.
Well, in Navajo, we're a matriarchal society, so basically the women are the bosses and the guys just procure whatever's needed. So I'm used to the setting already, but also it's kind of my fault that we have to keep setting the bar, you know what I mean?
Yes, I don't know if that was something that he didn't want y'all to feel like he fucked up, so he wanted to make sure that it was something that he was something to do with you guys.
Loser, he didn't even put it on here.
What's the most annoying thing Justin does in the kitchen?
When he doesn't listen to me. I think that's it. Or because sometimes he'll learn the hard way. He won't listen to me, and he'll figure it out the hard way. And those times I really want to say I told you so, but I can't. I just gotta let him learn, and the next time it doesn't happen. So
Tia said the most annoying part of working with you is when you don't listen to her.
Oh yeah, I don't listen at all. I do my own thing. Just kidding. Don't tell her I said that.
Add alcohol to it, it dries off faster.
Don't get folds like that.
Do it. Too bad, boy. Too bad.
I'll just do it to the left.
Hey, Chef! 230 or 230?
You can go ahead. You're fine.
he really honors our grandmothers. Our grandmothers are very precious to Navajos. We learn to honor our elders, especially our Navajo ones, and our grandparents. So through this dinner, we're really going to talk about both of our grandmothers, our paternal and our maternal, because they both were very strong women, and we learned so much from them. One of them is where Justin learned how to cook, and the other is where we learned how to love, I guess. My dad's mom was very sweet, and she was very kind, and just a huge sweetheart. And my mom's mom, she was a hard worker. She went through really hard times, and she learned the hard way most of the time, but she was a big survivor too. And that's where I think where we get a lot of our strength, and where we get a lot of our love is from our grandmothers, and also my mom. So that's where it all comes from, is our grandmothers.
See that plastic one right there? I would use that because it's egg yolks, and sometimes yolks. Yeah, different go down. Metal. Yeah.
No, I was over here helping Chef prep. It's all about the service.
Thank you, Chef.
Let's do it as fast as possible so we can keep moving. Yes, Chef.
Chef.
I think For me, I'm learning more about my culture and everything along with it. And now I have more respect for women in general because it's a tough business, man. And my mom and my sister do a great job at what they do. So I'm really proud to be working with them as well.
Drink plenty of water. How are you turning the stew up?
Warm that one up.
Warm these up too?
Yeah.
No problem, Chef. Heard that.
The only one that really needs to be cold.
Sorry, Chef.
These ones that are right here. Right?
Got the anything left.
This one's hot. This one needs to be hot.
Heard that.
This one is cold. It's already in the refrigerator.
Heard that.
This one needs to be hot as well.
Chef, how you feeling about tonight's dinner?
Nice, amazing night.
Yep. Excited for it. Looks like we're ready to rock.
It's a throwback to Chicago when we first met. And then last year we had the meal, but this one I think is much better.
All right, Justin, calm before the storm. Did you get everything done to your liking?
Everybody's looking good. We're ready to rock and roll. So waiting for the guests to come through and we'll get them all fit.
Hello everybody. Tia Pioche and a chef. Ashin Nashnes at Adi Bashichin. Bilagana Dashache, Twadichini Dashanale. Hello, my name is Tia Pioche. I am a Salt Clan Navajo born for the Folded Arms people. And this is my brother Justin as well. We always introduce our 4 clans since we are Navajo, and then this is who I am. I am a woman. We like to say, this is who I am, and I am a woman. And Justin and I, since we are from the same mother and father, we do have the exact same clans. So he doesn't need to say his. But thank you guys so much for having us. I am Justin's sister. I want to make that very clear. I'm not his wife. I am not his girlfriend. A lot of people get that very confused. They think that we're together because we're always together. That's why we're still single too. But I am his sous chef and I'm the co-owner of Pioche Food Group. We are a food service business based out of Upper Fruitland, New Mexico on the Navajo Reservation. And we specialize in caterings, private dinings. We run a 9-course dining experience called Lorraine, which is what you guys are going to be enjoying tonight. And it's normally a 9-course dinner. And we like to highlight a lot of our Navajo foods and introduce it and tell stories about it and share about our Navajo people and the culture and the food that we eat. So we're really glad to bring some of the food from home and share it with you all. And we're just so proud of Justin. We unfortunately lost to a chef in Oklahoma. So I want to proudly say that's not the Southwest. But he is our winner. He represents the Southwest very, very, very well. And I'm super proud of him. And this dinner today, it brings a lot of love and emotion, you know, like I'm getting choked up right now because it just means so much to us. And we're so glad to be able to share that with you guys tonight. And the crew back here, they're so amazing. They did a great job tonight. So we're super happy to be here. Thank you so much to Brandon and his lovely wife. And we're so glad to be here. It just means so much. And these guys treat us like family whenever we come. And so we're hoping that we can keep this going and keep coming back because it's kind of like coming back to another home, you know, and visiting you guys. So we're super happy to be here. Thank you. Yes.
Justin Pioche and chef. My name is Justin Pioche. I am the executive chef and co-owner of Pioche Food Group. Thank you all for coming here tonight. The reason I let Tia speak first is because she does it better than I do. Especially when I've been running around the kitchen all day, I'm just like, ready to start plating and feed you all. But we appreciate you all for coming out again, like I said, and we appreciate Brandon and his family and his whole crew in the back. And yeah, let's have some fun tonight.
It's it's hit or miss. Some people, when they do know about the James Beard Awards and James Beard Foundation, they're like blown away, like, whoa, can't believe that. But with people who don't know about it, they're just like, oh, okay. But so that kind of sucks sometimes, but you got to educate people however you can, you know what I mean? So, and I try to be as humble as I can, because it's not all me. Like I said, it's my mom, my sister, and I, and we have a lot of support behind it. Our family backs us 100. We also have like my dad, my brother, my aunts, my cousins, and they all really help contribute, and whenever we need help, you know what I mean? So this is not just me, it's a team effort, and I couldn't ask for a better team.
A lot of our community members, they love it, but then they also don't like it, which is kind of weird. It goes both ways. Back home, we get a lot of support from people, and because they love how we're representing our culture and that we are Navajo and that we're sharing our stories. But on the other hand, people don't really like it, because they're just like, why are you doing that? You're sharing our Navajo secrets. Like, why? We're not supposed to be doing that. Whatever. Like, typical people, like haters. But Justin really makes a good point, and he says, well, I'm Navajo, right? I'm representing our Navajo people. Wouldn't you want me to do that? Whereas you have like somebody from a different race, like we'll just say a white guy, like a Caucasian or somebody else representing the Navajo people and the Navajo culture. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So we're very proud to be Navajo, and who else is going to do it is basically what Justin likes to point out. So we're very glad. There's going to be haters down the road, but we just will pray for them and bless them and wish them the best.
So your next course is actually mushrooms from Oregon. There's chanterelles, and then also shiitakes as well. And we roasted them with some brown butter, a lot of white wine, and then we also put a black garlic sauce on top of there. There's green chili oil that we turned into a powder, and nasturtiums, and a little bit of olive oil as well to finish it off. So looks like almost everybody's done, so we're gonna get the next course plated. Thank you. Your next course that you're enjoying right now is called the steamed corn stew. It's traditional to Navajo culture. It takes about a whole year for us to make, and it actually lasts for about 10 years when we learn properly. So this corn is actually pretty special to us because it came from my dad's family farm. And so my grandpa, he's almost 90 years old, something like that. Almost 90 years old. He's still out there riding the tractor. And there's a little bit of fried bread right there. And my mom actually made the dough. My mom's right here. And then there's a little bit of micro miracle on the top. That's the green. And then also the little gelée that we have is actually the broth that we turned into a gelée. And so, and then there's also some black wine finishing salt as well.
Well, some people don't like that I'm actually bringing Navajo food into a fine dining kind of aspect, but there's fewer than those, then we have real supporters. And just for me, like, I feel like it's my duty now, whatever knowledge that I've learned, I need to pass on, because one of my mentors, he taught me that Navajo, whenever you accumulate so much knowledge, it's your responsibility to pass that on, because then that frees more information for you to absorb in your mind as well. So it's still a journey. We're not done yet, and I'm just glad to be here. Next you have pumpkin soup with a little bit of roasted acorn squash, not acorn, butternut squash, fried sage, a little bit of pumpkin seeds, and then marinated salmon roe. We had a little accident, so we had to go run next door to get some more roe real quick. We're sorry, we're all learning together, but we appreciate your patience and we hope you enjoy your dish. Thank you. Very good.
How do you think Mom liked the rock hall?
She probably loved it. She didn't text me all day because I didn't say goodbye to her this morning, so she was mad at me all day, and I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, she probably didn't even miss me. She went to the Rock Hall of Fame, went to the Harley store.
2, 3, 4.
I'm pretty loud already, so I used to work at Texas Roadhouse, so I can really have a loud voice. I just want to introduce our bread course for you guys today. We have a blue cornbread. All of the baking in our program, I do it most of the time. Justin will let me know the day of the event if he needs a bread, a cake, anything. I have to make it happen, and it works out perfectly sometimes. But we got a blue cornbread for you guys on top. In Navajo tradition, you know, we have 3 types of corn. We have white, we have yellow, we have blue. And yellow is used for women's ceremonies, white is used for male ceremonies, and blue was made for us to just enjoy. So I make blue corn cookies, blue corn bread, we have blue corn mush that we enjoy in the morning. It's like a hot cereal. So in this case, I love serving it as a bread, and I paired it with some whipped juniper ash butter. And the juniper ash is very sacred to us as well. You know, you guys know the charcoal paste, toothpaste and stuff that people use. We were using that generations ago. You know, our people would rub the juniper ash on their teeth. It adds great calcium to their diet, so it kept their teeth nice and strong. So I really love to use it in the bread. It brings out the blue color in blue corn. And also I just love using it in everything, and making whipped cream with it, and so we made a butter with it. And the flowers on it, all the flowers are edible. Justin loves to use flowers in everything. You know, flowers are very, they remind us of our grandmothers actually, both of them. They both had gardens, and they both grew flowers. So we love to use flowers in anything in all of our dishes because it just reminds us of them, and we love to keep their tradition going, and we love to keep their spirit alive. Yes, thank you, Mom. So yes, enjoy, guys.
So I like to mess around with flavors a lot. I like to be bold, not afraid to bring different flavors out into my food, because one of my mentors as well, other mentor, he runs a 2 Michelin star restaurant out in Chicago, and he taught Tia and I, like, why would you not want to cook something that you would not want to eat? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense whenever, like, you don't want to cook something that you can't eat or you won't eat yourself. So, like, for instance, on his menus, he's allergic to shellfish, so they will never see shellfish on his menus because that's against him, and he doesn't feel comfortable doing that. And so same with me, like I'm allergic to melons, so I try not to put so much melon on our menus because it just reminds me of death. So I did salt roasted beets. We pickled some blueberries. There's a little bit of a bright salad with pea tendrils on it. And then I think that's it. Oh, and then also a little bit of lemon as well, because
what we want to do is kind of shock your senses so that you get ready for the next course. And so this is our take on an intermezzo. Braised lamb leg with some creme fraiche mashed potatoes, also a peach and red chili emulsion, a little bit of marinated watercress on top of there, and then some of them have a little bit of not some of them, they have a little bit of lemon oil as well that we made ourselves. So please enjoy. Thank you.
And what's it mean to have another chef that's really supporting the mission and excited about it?
Incredible. It's incredible. Around the world, people support the project, you know? So we have people from Ukraine to, you know, our reservation and in between. So it's remarkable to see how the mission resonates with everybody and how food really, you know, brings us together.
We love this program. We love the students that come and learn. They're so sweet, and just learning how to never judge a book by its cover, and you don't know somebody's story or what they've been through, just like my family as well. So just showing love and support to these people and just telling them and motivating them that they can do it. It's really a big blessing to us, and we just love it here in Ohio. And I think we've been treated probably the best ever out here. We love the people, we love Brandon, we love the food. It's very nice to be back here.
Well, the justice system is really messed up, and I'm not the best person in the world. I've also been in trouble as well, so I wish we had a program like this, like in our area, like a place where you can feel at home, you know what I mean? You're not judged by whatever you did. Like, you're just people, and people mess up. Nobody's perfect. So it's an honor for me to be able to help individuals learn about a trade that some of them would never have gone into. I love Ohio. I love Brandon, his family, this organization. It's just a really cool program, and I'm proud to be a part of it as well.
Thank you, Chef. Coming around. It's all good. You guys did awesome today. Y'all made me proud.
Thank you again for sharing this moment with us, with Justin, Tia, and the family. This is another memorable evening. I know I won't forget. I hope you won't forget. We just encourage you to share this experience with others, right? Whether it's, Justin will tell you more about how to stay in touch with him and his group, but also, you know, where he's from. Okay, this is really important to keep the thread in our culture with this cuisine and this culture. Very, very important. Also want to encourage you, in January, most of this class is graduating.
Woo!
Every graduating class has a capstone project, like their thesis, and what it is a 5-course meal. So we encourage you to come back and see what influence your cuisine maybe has had in some of our students here today. So in any event, we thank you very, very much. And Justin, how do we keep in touch? How can someone stay connected?
So we have different outlets. We have Instagram, Facebook. You can look us up on piochefoodgroup.com as well. We have a website there. But if you guys, James Beard House as well, we're going to be there next week doing a dinner over at the platform in Manhattan. So we got a pretty busy schedule. Next week, after that we have Las Vegas, and then supposed to be in Wisconsin. It's going to be crazy. But you can look us up on social media, like I said, and we really want to try to preserve what we have left of our culture. And we're still learning. We don't know a whole lot about anything, but we know some things about some things. You know what I mean? But if you're interested in like any information whatsoever, go ahead and feel free to reach out to us, because we're more than willing to open our ears and listen to you, but also share our stories as well, because Tia and I have actually gone to like our elders and tried to learn as much as we can about our culture. So we didn't grow up traditionally, but we've been learning a lot in these last few years, and we feel very privileged in order to inherit this knowledge and also be a part of something like this. And I want to thank Brandon as well for inviting us out and opening his doors and feeding us
A lot.
yeah, a lot. But yeah, that's all I really have to say, except for thank you again. I really appreciate you all.
What he said. No, thank you guys for coming out. I hoke you guys enjoyed it. We really tried our best, and we always do try our best in every dinner that we provide. And then all of it's made with love. So I hope you guys felt it tonight. Yes, ma'am.
Traditional way of saying thank you to you in your culture.
So in Navajo, we always say "akehet," that is thank you. That's pretty much all it is. And if you like really felt the meal was good, I guess people would say "nejone." It means like good, well, "nejone." Yeah, thank you. Or they say "nejone," yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun to be able to represent Navajo land all over the country and over the world as well. And yeah, it's still a journey. We're not done yet, but we're going to keep pushing forward.